In the dawn of a new world, when thunder still echoed from the bones of fallen gods, three brothers stood at the edge of creation. They had cast down their tyrant father and broken the chains of the old order, and now the world lay before them, untouched, unclaimed. Their names would become legend: Zeus, Lord of the skies; Poseidon, Master of the seas; and Hades, he who would be king of the unseen. But this was not a story of ambition, not yet. This was a story of lot, of destiny. The three drew lots, as was tradition among immortals, for who would rule which realm. And with a silent pull of fate, Zeus drew the sky, the high throne of Olympus, where clouds would obey and thunder would serve. Poseidon claimed the oceans, vast, roaring kingdoms of salt and storm. And Hades drew the earth beneath, the underworld, dark, cold, unseen by mortal eyes. No one spoke, not even Zeus. And yet Hades, the quiet one, did not protest. He did not plead. He did not demand a second draw. He simply looked downward, to the place where light fades and silence reigns, and he descended. There was no crown waiting for him, no throne carved in shadow, only silence. Endless, shapeless, silent dark. But Hades was not a god of chaos. He was a god of order, and from the formless dark he carved a kingdom. He called the rivers, 5 of them: Styx, the river of oaths; Acheron, the river of sorrow; Lethe, the river of forgetting; Phlegethon, the river of fire; Cocytus, the river of wailing. He placed a ferryman, Charon, to guide the dead across the water. He summoned a guardian, Cerberus, the 3-headed hound, whose growl alone could silence a soul. And he named judges, Minos, Rhadamanthus, Iacchus, to weigh every mortal life with divine precision. To the righteous, he gave peace, the fields of Elysium, where sunlight never fades. To the wicked, he built Tartarus, deeper than fear, where time itself forgets. And for the ordinary, the unremarkable, the forgotten, the asphodel fields where memories drift like fog. In time, the living came to fear his name, but they never understood him. He was not death. That was Thanatos. He did not slay. He did not hunt. He judged, and he ruled in silence. But even gods feel the weight of solitude. One day, from the cracks of the world above, Hades heard laughter, bright, golden, like sunlight on water. He looked upward, for the first time in an age, and saw her. Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, a maiden of spring, life incarnate, dancing through a field of wildflowers. She did not see him, but he saw her. And in that moment, something ancient shifted inside him. Not lust, not possession, but a deep, aching longing for something he had never known: warmth. And so the earth split, the sky cried out, and Persephone was gone. Demeter, goddess of the harvest, wept for her daughter, and the world withered with her. Crops failed, rivers dried, winter crept where summer should have bloomed. Zeus, ever the king, sent word to his brother. "Return her," he said. And Hades listened, but not before offering Persephone a final gift: a pomegranate. Bright red, sweet, laced with law. She ate 6 seeds, and by the laws that bind gods and men alike, she was now tied to the underworld, bound not in chains, but in essence. And so a compromise was struck. 6 months she would walk the world above and bring the spring. 6 months she would reign below as queen of the dead. Now when Persephone rises, the world is reborn, blossoms bloom, fields awaken. But when she descends, leaves fall, the cold returns, the harvest ends, and through it all, Hades waits, not as a captor, but as a king. His is not a tale of conquest, it is a tale of acceptance, of balance, of duty. He did not choose glory, he did not demand worship, he chose silence, he chose shadow, and he built a kingdom from it. So the next time you hear his name, Hades, do not think of monsters or fire or rage. Think of judgment, of loyalty, of the God who took the path no one else would walk and made it sacred.